Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. The Golden State Warriors defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder to claim sole possession of first place in the Western Conference at 8-2. Moreover, Thunder big man Chet Holmgren left the game due to a hip injury, and update after the game reported that Ren is out indefinitely with a pelvic fracture. On the other hand, Draymond Green picked up his second technical foul of the season after taking a swipe at Lou Dart's face in the fourth quarter. Check out the replay of the incident in this replay shared by Clutch Points on X, formerly Twitter. Draymond Green received a technical foul on this play after getting into it with Lou Dort. Draymond Green received the technical foul for swiping at Lou Dort, with the Warrior up 114-105 against the Thunder, and fans reacted accordingly. First at Quinten posted, "Damn, Draymond really be collecting these $2. Fines for nothing," while at Cave 60 added, "Reminder at Money 23, Green isn't a good basketball player, just in that a hurt player's dude's washed." True enough, Green has built a reputation over the years for his on-court and off-court antics, including stomping on Deantas Sabonis' chest in the playoffs 2 seasons ago and punching Jordan P. in the face during last season's training camp. Likewise, Green received an indefinite suspension which included mandatory therapy from the league last season after taking a swing at Joseph Mick's face. Another user at gswnewstoday commented, "Draymond with these technical fouls will not help the team long term." Then at HBGers added, "Draymond swinging elbows technical foul was not a basketball play at all. He's such a punk fake ass tough guy. Warriors just let him keep getting away with it too. A technical for that is a slap on the wrist," they said. How does Draymond continue to get away with his antics? Other NBA players have become notorious for racking up technical fouls, such as Rashid Lace, whose retort "ball D-lie" even became a catchphrase. On the other hand, as fans have noted, Green's antics involve taking swings at other players, even if inadvertently. Still, so far Green only has 2 technical fouls this year, 14 more from a mandatory suspension. KR appears to settle on Warriors starting lineup versus Thunder after insisting he would lean heavily into the Warriors roster depth while mixing and matching the starting lineups. Coach Steve Kerr seems finally to have settled on a permanent unit. Call it the do-all lineup. Kerr added newcomer D'Anthony Melton to the group of regulars: Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins and Tracy Jackson Davis, and watched as that quintet set the tone and paced Golden State to a 127-116 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder on Sunday night at Pecom Center. The victory, their 8th in their last 10 games, improved the surging Warriors to 8-2 in the Western Conference, half a game behind the Phoenix Suns on a night when Curry had his usual superstar performance with 6 points, and Andrew Wiggins aggressively piled up 18 points. Melton stepped up for his first start in a Warriors uniform and made up for slow scoring nights by Draymond Green and Tracy Jackson Davis by pouring in a season-high 19 points to go with 10 rebounds, 2 assists and 3 steals. Afterward, Kerr told reporters that he plans to stick with the same starting 5 when the Warriors return home Tuesday to face former Splash brother Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks at Chase Center. "I think it gives us a really good two-way lineup," Kay said. "You saw what Melton could do at both ends. He's a really good passer, an excellent three-point shooter, and a really good on-ball defender as well." Melton in the starting lineup is something we've talked about a lot in camp and here in the early going. Really liked it. I think it makes a lot of sense for us. The Warriors didn't sign Melton so much for his offense as they did for his defense. The 6'2" guard has a massive wingspan, has twice finished in the top 15 for individual steals, and currently sports a defensive rating of 96. "It's exactly kind of what you expected," Curry said on NBC Sports Bay Area's Warriors post-game live show. "He's been around the block. He's a gamer. When we played against them when he was in Memphis and we were in the 2022 playoff series, he was a difference maker on both ends of the floor. Tonight that third quarter was huge. He was hitting big threes, playing great defense. Curry, Green and Jackson Davis are the only players players. Kerr has started in every game this season. Wiggins has started 8 of the 10 games, but that 5th spot in the lineup has had a revolving door. Jonathan Kuminga had sporadic success as a starter earlier in the season but has thrived since being moved to the bench, averaging 17.4 points while shooting 51.7%, 45 of 87 from the floor. That's one of the reasons why Kerr feels comfortable about finally settling on a starting group. I would like for that starting group that was out there tonight. I would like for that group to be our group going forward. K said JK has shown how important he is to us off the bench. He seems to really fit into that role well. We're looking for really good defense to start the game, and that lineup gives us 2 on-ball defenders with Wiggs and Melton, then 2 bigs with Draymond and Tracy. I think we'll stay with it and see how it goes. Warriors pegged as top trade partner for $146 million. Superstar the Golden State Warriors went star hunting over the off-season and came back with nothing but a black hole. However, a sizzling start to the year, 8-2, and a healthy Stephen Curry should render the Dubs buyers ahead of the trade deadline, as well as an attractive destination for star-level players looking for a fresh start. Among such players may be Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat. The Heat did not extend Butler ahead of this season, which the 2-time NBA Fin participant made clear he wanted. At that point, Butler declared publicly that he had no interest in signing an extension in Miami or anywhere for that matter ahead of next off-season. He is currently playing on a $146.4 million contract with a $52.4 million player option on the final year of that deal in 2025-26. Considering that some friction obviously exists between Butler and the Heat, and that the 35-year-old can opt out and control his own destiny next summer, it might make sense for a middling Miami team to ship him out ahead of the February 6th trade deadline and get what they can for him in return. That was the thinking of Bleacher Report's Zach Buckley on Thursday, November 7, when he named Butler the number 2 trade target on his big board and suggested Golden State as the top landing spot. Butler, a 6-time All-Star who has delivered some of the strongest postseason performances in recent memory, would finally and definitively put an end to Golden State's second star search. Buckley wrote, the Warriors may not have much of a runway with both Curry and Butler being on the wrong side of 35, but their on-court fit could be seamless and spectacular. Butler's numbers are down this season, though he has averaged north of 20 points per game in each of the past 4 years. However, he has played more than in 60 games only once since joining the Heat for the 2019-20 campaign. Regular season injury issues have been a problem for Butler, but Miami has had tremendous playoff success since his arrival, as he has proven himself a legitimate postseason superstar on both ends of the court. Golden State only has perhaps a few years left with Curry playing at an elite level, not to mention a ton of roster depth, which could make Butler the right fit and should allow the Warriors to fashion a trade package worthy of his services. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Jimmy Butler? Leave your opinion in the comments.